English Reporter Readers. Today, I'm at Dana-Farber Cancer Institute with recently retired CEO and President, Dr. Edward Benz. Hi, Dr. Benz. It's an honor to meet you.
Well, it's an honor to meet you. It's nice to see you. Welcome to Dana-Farber.
Thank you. Dana-Farber is one of the most well-respected cancer institutes in the world, and you led it for 16 years. What was the most challenging part of your job, and what was the most rewarding?
You know, the most challenging part of the job has been making sure that I can find the resources for people to do our work. And of course, the most challenging thing in any cancer institute is trying to conquer cancer in our patients. The most rewarding thing has been having all these wonderful people to work with, and pretty often we win the battle with cancer with our patients, and that's great.
Yes. A lot of the patients are very appreciative.
Patients, you know, when patients get a diagnosis of cancer, it's a life-changing event. And people will tell me they think of their lives as BC and AC, before they had cancer and after cancer. And our job is to help them through that journey after they make the diagnosis of cancer, because cancer is a chronic disease now. And we can manage it in many patients. We may not be able to cure it, but we can keep them alive with a good quality of life for many years.
Yes. So that they can live to the AC.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Dana-Farber's charity, the Jimmy Fund, is a much a part of Boston as Fenway Park or Bunker Hill. But what does the Jimmy Fund mean to you?
Well, the Jimmy Fund is a wonderful thing for us. It has two things for us. One is clearly it raises a lot of funds which we can use for cancer research, and we can use it to provide services to our patients that are not reimbursed in the traditional ways that we can be reimbursed for our clinical care. But it also gives us a fantastic connection to the community. You know, a lot of our faculty and staff participate in the Jimmy Fund events like the marathon or the walks or the bike rides. And because of that, they're out there with the people who depend on us, and it gives us a great deal of energy. You know, if you're taking care of cancer every day, people can easily get burned out. It can be very frustrating because we lose too many battles. But this always re-energizes us and lifts our spirit and our morale and gives us even more purpose when we go back to work.
And knowing how many patients you did help, that also lifts you.
Yes, it's nice. It's nice to know that, and we get to talk to people who, you know, have been touched by cancer and who've made it and are cured or are at least living well with their cancer. And it's always nice to hear those stories.
And even like if you didn't win all the battles, you still keep them living longer than if they hadn't come.
That's absolutely correct. And you know, even patients who've lost their battle with cancer, their families tell us about feeling that by coming to us, they gave their loved ones the best possible chance they could have and got them the best possible care they could get, and that's reassuring to us.
Yes. Did you always know you wanted to be a doctor?
Actually, I wanted to be the first baseman for the Pittsburgh Pirates, but I got a little problem with insufficient talent. So, other than that, yeah, from a very early age, my father was a physician, my grandfather was a physician, my father's only brother, my Uncle George, was a physician, and two of his children were also physicians. So, you guess you could say I was somewhat predestined, although none of my brothers and sisters are doctors.
So you were just born with experience?
I was born with the genes, I guess.
Yeah. What is the most valuable lesson you've learned through your career?
I'm sorry?
What is the most valuable lesson you've learned through your career?
I'm sorry, I still didn't hear you.
The most valuable lesson you've learned through your career?
Most valuable lesson in my career is, I think, that there are many, many ways to be smart, and there are many, many ways to be really good at what you do, and you need to really respect people for the ways in which they can be smart and can be excellent and can be caring, and help them work to the top of their powers, and then magic happens.
Yes. So after earning a degree from Harvard, a master's from Yale, an award-winning thesis, and professor of medicine at Johns Hopkins, and president of Dana-Farber, what are you looking forward to in retirement?
I'm looking forward to going back to my life as a professor. You know, when I started my career, I never dreamed that I would be the president and CEO of a large academic hospital. I always thought I'd be doing my research and my clinical care and teaching and mentoring young people, and I'm looking forward to going back and being able to do that full time.
Yeah. So now you can do that too.
Yes, I can.
You'll love this and you'll love that.
Exactly.
Yes. I always end my interviews with the question, what's your favorite meal and dessert?
My favorite meal and dessert. That's a very good question.
Thank you.
I think it's lobster. Not for dessert.
Yeah.
Lobster for my favorite meal, and my favorite dessert, oh, pecan pie.
Yeah. Those seem very good.
That's right.
Is that your favorite pie?
I think so. Blueberry pie's right up there.
Yeah. I like apple pie.
You like apple pie? What's a good season for apple pie?
Yes. Do you put ice cream on your pies?
No, I don't actually. Most people do, but I just eat it straight.
Thank you so much for taking the time to interview with me today, Dr. Benz. And
Well, thank you.
Congratulations on a well-deserved retirement.
Well, thank you so very, very much, and good luck to you and your journalism.
Thank you.